So I was in a pretty steady relationship with a woman. So she ended up, she passed away. So I dropped everything. I packed up my backpack and I left my apartment, I left my car, I left my job, and I left the state I was living in, and I hitchhiked, and I ended up out here. I've been homeless for 2.5 years. There's nothing good. You're exposed to the weather. You don't feel good about yourself, you know, as it is. And yeah, these people yell some of the most insanely disrespectful, mean, and petty things to you. And you have to deal with all that. On top of already feeling bad about yourself, now everybody else is making you feel even worse. And you get stuck in that spiral, and then you start thinking, you know, I am a bad person. I don't have the ability to be saved. I don't have I don't have anything within me that's decent or good or bright or caring. You get to start feeling like that, and it's like, you know, to break away from that is super, super hard. I fly a sign out there in the corner, try to get a few bucks so I get something to eat, you know, tent, stuff I need for my camp, et cetera, et cetera. And every day this guy would stop by, and he would always say hello, and he was always super polite and just relentlessly, like, nice to me all the time. And it happened to be the guy's name's Roger Button, and he worked at the YMCA. And between him and his wife being persistently cheerful and helpful all the time, they talked me into, you know, taking this avenue and finally straightening things out and getting on the right path and, you know, getting back into the, you know, being alive and being happy and being fulfilled and all that stuff again. I hit bottom when Jess died. It wasn't really going much lower for me than that. But again, so really the decision I came to is, again, it kind of revolved around her. It was, you know, if she could see me right now doing this, like, would she be happy with me? No. Would she be proud of me? No. It's been years now since she died. It's, you know, and I came to the decision that that's not who I am. To sit out there and do that is not who I am. Having the Y take an interest in me, it's made me feel alive again. It means a lot, and you know, it's, now that I'm ready definitely to take that step forward, it's even more important, you know, because it's the only decent shot that I have. This has to be one of the most wholesome places, like, left on the planet. Every time I come in the door, everybody smiles. Everybody's, you know, happy. And it's not just the fake receptionist smile. The smile touches people's eyes. You can see that they're, you know, smiling because they're genuinely happy. And then, you know, it's awesome. Another person's coming in. People actually care here. And they're here because of that, not because it's, you know, a paycheck or, you know, they're just, you know, passing time. It seems like sort of the happier people, I guess, just kind of gravitate to this, you know, to the YMCA. At least that's been my experience at this particular one. If Jessica, if she were to walk in this room right now and see me here, I really don't think she would be that surprised. She would be way more surprised to learn that I was homeless for such a long time. But she knew me, and she knows that, you know, you know, she knows I could be good here. Like, this is a place where I can be joyful and happy and exuberant and not worry about people being harmful, disrespectful, rude, you know, mean, and that sort of thing. It's, you know, it's a place that's pretty safe to be, you know, who you are here. I can't thank you enough, Mr. Roger Button. your perseverance with me out on the corner, and hey, come down to the Y. If you get a chance, come over and see me, you know. If it wasn't for you, literally, I would still be out there. I see a future that's not bleak and wet and cold and miserable and not happy, and you know, there's a chance. There's now a chance.